Thanks to Dr. Vollin's research and some clever developments done in engineering, this skeleton key should allow you to breach the alien compound. We've only got one chance to make this work, though, so let's make sure we do it right. So far, we don't have visual confirmation on the hostiles. I wouldn't get too comfortable, though. We're expecting heavy resistance. They're probably moving into position as we speak.
Hello, folks. Welcome to our XCOM base, alien base assault. We have our opportunity to strike back the alien horde. So, again, my mantra... Oh, here we go. Let's see what we can do. The snipers are not on Overwatch because we're moving, obviously, so they're not got their rifles out. So, come on. Ooh. If he comes towards Mantis, we'll get close combat. Well, that was close combat. I'm not sure.
Well, it looks like we found where they've been taking the abductees. But that still doesn't explain what the purpose of all this is.
I always feel like the abductee and the poisoning of people and stuff is kind of... Maybe it's familiarity with the game, but you kind of forget that is going on as a part of the alien menace. They just seem to be attacking throughout the narrative to me. Oh my god. Oh well. Really want to take him out, and then because there's one ran away, I believe. So I could do it with Roadway, but I want her on Overwatch in case the other one runs up next turn. Oh my god. What's wrong with you guys? Go on, Bonus, you can do it. Happy days. Right, so we will do it with the sniper. That's why we keep them until last. So Roadway is on Overwatch, but we're gonna, hope she can take a shot. This guy, he gets one shot with his plasma rifle, so I'm not too worried. As long as nothing else appears. He can't kill one of my guys in a single turn anymore. Well, he could crit, but it's highly unlikely. Oh, he can see me, but I can't see him. Oh, I think I'm getting a bit of a cold. I'm sorry about that. So what to do? I mean, like I said, I want Mantis to be soaking up damage, so let's take her in and see if we can finish this guy. I don't want him running up and taking shots at Bonus and people, so we might as well use our tankiness. 60%. Oh, that's a hit. She usually misses those. Do another one. Oh, I thought that was a miss. So it's a long, like these corridors of enemies.
Have outfitted the sectoid creature we previously encountered with some form of mechanized body armor. This was likely an effort to improve their combat power. We should exercise caution.
Odd that I got that message there because I've already encountered one of those, haven't I? So she usually says that when you first encounter. Yeah, so it's a static mission, so that's the thing. They become a little bit easy, as I've said. But I don't know these missions as well as some of the earlier ones. The example in this playthrough would be probably the Canada chrysalid attack, where we were able to dominate that basically because we knew where every single enemy was going to be. So I don't know that as well on here. But the basic shape of the mission is fairly straightforward. I have to admit, I was always slightly underwhelmed by these missions where you go into the alien base. I don't think the environment's very interesting, and the layout is quite annoying. Just these long, thin corridors that you just have to kind of march up gradually. So he's being mind merged. And how to take these doors on, that's the other thing. So, you know, because everyone, there's just one thin door. We can get a rocket through with misclick. Not exactly sure where the mine merger is, but there's a chance we could get it with this. So I'm inclined to take it. I think we can get a shot on the Mectoid. Ah, yeah, right. We got both the supporting sectoids there. So we just move him out of the way so people can actually get through the doorway and take shots. Yeah. The 2 shots with the sniper, we're pretty guaranteed we're going to kill this guy. It's how best to do it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that maybe. But, you know, at least it's Mantis. That's why I always move the assault first. Two shots. Right, she's suddenly doing really well with the rapid fire. Good. We know that she can do it when she tries.
Solid
Well
copy.
done, Mantis. Let's heal you up. Can't go crazy with the heals. It's not got many. But we got the advanced healing, so it does 10. So she's back up to full. Very good. Nothing is going to wander down. That's the thing I know here. But we'll move the squad together. And there's a little vantage point up here. So we can put some snipers up there and just have them covering us. Do it next turn. We move as a squad, as a team of badasses. Individual badasses, but we are also baddest ass in team of.
I'm on it, Commander.
Oh, glitch there. I can see them, they can't see me. So we can put the snipers up here and put them on Overwatch. Cover next turn. Let's see what these guys do. So it's okay.
Weapons hot.
Here they come. We'll have time to do the thing before they saw us there. We get some more shots of this berserker, it seems. Yeah, she's suddenly got an amazing aim. Inconsistent. Oh, he's still coming. Another. Wow, that is some good Overwatch. Oh, jeez, 2 left from Overwatch. Oh, we might kill him. No,
No
never
way
mind.
that just happened.
That would have been a successful Overwatch. Can't get much more successful. So one guy's coming forward, the other one's back there somewhere. So how best to do this? Can take him with thingy, but you know, like get the assault doing the close range kill, and then you know we've got other people to do long range kills. Well, we take him out because that's a good shot. It is a good shot, and we'll.
Dead and gone.
We've got snipers and the mech to deal with this guy, and the heavy.
Tout de suite.
Rockets are always useful as a backup.
Headed there now.
Hello. Right, now we've got Echo on Overwatch there. That's pretty. He's got double tap, so he can take 2 shots at this guy. Yeah. Good stuff. So as long as we trigger 1 pack at a time as we go along and are careful, taking our time, moving as a squad, we have the luxury of taking you know, controlling when they appear and not getting swamped. That is the theory. Turn to something I can actually reload. Everybody reload. Don't really need to, but it's habit. Nothing. Alright, so this is like, there's a really long kind of open chamber coming up. So we just have to be careful here what we trigger and when. Like I was saying, the thin corridors, they give us that option, but this is a bit more dicey. Sense where they are. Nope. And the cover is not great, so it's where to move people. See what this does. Nothing. It's all half cover in that corner, so they're over on the side balcony. Just want to trigger them so we can start doing something. Do that with Mantis. Which one, you know, like whichever one she goes to could be wrong. Oh no, drones! Are they tied to a sectopod? That's the question. I can hear one, something metallic, but it's it seems like they're on their own.
Heading to that location.
Would like some plasma pistols, do a little bit more damage. We'll get them. They're kind of a low priority though. That's 100%. Let's take the 100% shot. And use the misclick's little grenade. There you go. It'll bounce off the thing and hit them.
I'm on the move.
Boom.
Enemy in sight.
Hello. These big chunky warriors coming to get us. It's kind of good how they fan out and cover the berserker as it runs forward. So that's a bad place to be in. They're just going to take shots at us, but I think in this situation we need to get into good firing positions. So what I'm going to do is move everyone into position, then ghost grenade. And
Target confirmed.
that will do the job. Then the next turn we'll be in a good position to fire at those mutons. I believe ghost grenade works on snowman. I can't quite remember. So I'm not going to risk it because, you know, a couple of shots and a critical and they could kill him. So that's the main guys who are vulnerable. Good. You guys just sit there and watch what they do.
Andando. Oh, Habitor, comandante.
There comes the berserker. Reaction shots with Mantis, but I suppose she's doing her job. He is coming close, so she's firing. And close combat. Wallop! They can't see people and you can see them. It's kind of odd watching their behaviour. How to determine what they do. Wow, that's a long shot. Oh my god. Don't underestimate them. I didn't think he'd be able to get a shot there. We take out the immediate threat with Mantis. Have these berserkers hit me yet? I'm not sure they have. Just wondering, if we take him out with bonus, then we've got a potential run and gun with Mantis, and she can be much more useful. So
X-ray down.
do that. The obvious thing is to do Mantis, but now we have her to do other things, like grenade their cover. Intimidate us. And now these guys are pretty much hammered. I think light them up, pull a target, or kill them. Kill them. That works as well. Goodbye. So we cover with the snipers up and the heavy up above as we work forward with the close. What we are suddenly calling the close assault team, which consists of Snowman, Mantis, and Bonus. That's okay, we can deal with that. Oh, that is a potential problem. That is a lot of guys. 6 live
What
aliens.
could they possibly be storing in those tanks?
I don't know. I don't think it's ever explained either. Right, now we're in trouble. Suddenly in trouble. Snowman is really in trouble. So I'm going to assume I think I can ghost grenade and get him out of trouble, but see who we can hit here. If I could hit 3, I might risk that, but for 2 it doesn't seem worth it. So I think our strategy here is to pull back and get people out. They're all, whoever they choose to hit is in half cover there.
Location confirmed.
So I'm going to pull all the way back to here and make sure we're out of sight. I don't want to risk it at this stage in an impossible Ironman. Run. Make sure they're out of sight. Hide behind the glowing green shit.
Rolling.
Definitely can't see her there. Right, we are in defensive mode. We ghosted our mech. Seems extreme, doesn't it? Mantis, I have to be worried about her close combat, don't I? So we've got to get her out of there so she doesn't trigger that. See what they do. It would be good if they all clustered up together. Yeah, posturing. You're posturing, mate. I know it's all posturing. That's 2 together. Oh, potentially 3. Oh, yeah. That's it. Keep doing that. What's this guy? He's going to come in as well. Oh, that's a very tempting target for a rocket now. Very tempting. Let's see if we can hit them. The angle might be off. No, we can get it. We hit in the sky, and it sort of, we can get them all there. That's very, very cool. But obviously the snipers are in a really bad position now. So it's the follow-up, isn't it? I could flamethrower with Snowman after a rocket. But would that kill enough of them? And there are 2 berserkers. I think it's too tempting not to take it. Shred them. And I think the shred lasts for a while, so hopefully by the time we get in a good position, we can hit them and it'll do more damage once they've been shredded. Not much,
Watch the flanks.
but that I might be reading the damage done there. I'm not sure. Again, we've got to really pull back here and try and take them out one at a time.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
This is what you don't want to happen XCOM ever. It's just have too many things live at once. So this is just not good. Until we can pick them off, we've got to hide and sneak around a little bit. But it should be hard. I mean, it's the alien base assault. If it was a complete cakewalk, it'd be a little bit embarrassing, wouldn't it? I'm imagining the berserkers are going to start running up soon. Just want to see where they are. I can only see one from there. It's nice to be able to see what they're doing. No cover there. Let's see what we can see with bonus.
On the move.
Anything? Nothing. So we've got to do it with Snowman. All hiding away. I mean, we can cover with the snipers from here. It's when to move them forward.
On my way.
Just hoping we might get a shot there. And with Echo, well, you stay there in case they or maybe move to there and potentially get shots. They're hunkered down. To shoot or not to shoot. If they all pop out and into vision and take shots at her, they'll know exactly where she shot from. She shot from. Oh, I don't like Misclick's position there. Berserkers could come from either staircase. Sounds like he's coming up the right. Anyone? There we go. Oh dear. Hopefully he can't attack this turn. Oh, bugger. Blew up the thing. That was a bad miss. I think we injured Misclick there. How can I see that? Who can see that? Snowman can see a berserker. Right up in the grill of both of my snipers.
Yeah, boy.
See what we can see.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I can't see the other berserker, that's what I'm worried about. I don't know where it's going to come from. Misclick is heavily damaged, but I think what I'm going to do here is try and start doing some damage here, because there we go. So 7 because he was shredded, and we can use restorative mist to kind of tank her up. She's hardened. He's a hardened unit, but the main thing is whether he can fire after, so he can take a shot and then use restorative mist, which was completely pointless. But worth a shot, worth a try. Use all the skills we've got. Glad I took it now. Got to take out some of these guys. Want her in hard cover, which is why I run and gun there. Decisions. Might as well rapid fire. Oh my god. Oh shit. Just what you want not to happen. We have got to take out this berserk. Well, we can't, can we? We just can't. So I think I'm going to do something quite extreme here. Which is, even though he wants to get into hand-to-hand range, the distance he can run is not great. So we're just going to run away. If he can't get to us, he can't hurt us.
Running.
Maybe I could have managed that a little bit better. But, you know, I don't like having to do this. But sometimes, you know, it's not worth risking it, is it? Told you that was going to happen. I think she gets a defensive bonus in hardcover. I think hardcover counts as full cover for her, or if she's in cover, damage is minimized. I can't remember. So someone's suppressed there. Snowman. It's Mantis that is suppressed. Everyone's in hardcover now. And you're hollow targeted, you big burly brute. Trying to run towards me, whatever I do. So 87, even though she's suppressed, is pretty good. She's really good close up, isn't she? But awful shots at a distance. See what we can see, and we've got the option to use collateral damage if we wish it. Start taking these guys out. I think that's a better bet because I'm not going to risk a 52% shot. If we can get rid of him, that would be good. But will it remove all his cover? I'm not sure. It might do a lot of damage. So the suppression is gone on Mantis, and see what kind of shot we've got. .69 on both of them. So that's not bad. We could take that. Bring the snipers back in. See if we can take that guy out. Never like to rely on Mantis, but that's good. Well, it's not bad. A long range shot. Could have been worse. We're going to take some damage. We are flanked. Oh my god. I mean, maybe I should have hidden for longer, but I feel like you're hiding for too long, you're going to risk. They're going to need to start doing damage at some point, don't you? So we can take this. We've got this berserker now. It's the other guys that I just hope don't hit now. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, shit. I thought he was going to take a shot then. Oh, we're getting some damage done to us. Snowman. Finally do something with the snipers. So when the snipers are not there, I mean, it really shows, doesn't it? Snipers are super powerful in this first game. Really need them supporting whatever you're doing. Not so much in XCOM 2, which I really like. Got other options other than snipers. Oh, she hit. I thought she would hollow target. I think there's only one left.
Got it covered.
Take him out this turn. Go on, finish them off.
Hostiles pacified.
And then it's all over. All that dodging around, and then suddenly it's all over. Wow. I love this. It just stands in the middle. Restorative mists. But it seems like that hasn't been bumped with the healing, the advanced healing packs that I got. Because it's only doing 6. Take a breathe. Everyone deserves a breather. Crepe and a smoke. Everybody take 5. Cigarette and a waffle.
Ready to engage.
Dudes. You are doing Buzz proud. You're doing okay. Hanging in there and not panicking.
Good as new.
Get everyone healed up. Oh, shh. That is an unusual sound. I think think it might be a master head honcho sectoid dude. If it's on this level, you know, I know, well, obviously, and probably most people who are watching this will probably know that it's the sectoid commander that we have to get on this level, and he can mind control. He has very powerful psionic abilities, so we don't want to give him the opportunity, really. That's the best way to... When you first play, you think, oh, I need defense against psionics and all this stuff. And I don't really need defense, just don't give them the opportunity to use it. Take them out quickly.
Hey, vous n'avez rien entendu?
Usually I play very defensively in games, but XCOM is one that I find an offensive style of play seems to work better just on average for me. They're pretty bunched up. Oh, definitely getting a cold. Oh, yeah. Blam. I think these guys are gone now. Double tap? Not double tap. In the zone?
Gone.
Yeah.
No longer a threat.
You've got more in the zone.
Eyes on.
Something over to the right. We shall see what that is. Scouting with Snowman. I like scouting. Feels overpowered. Oh, more drones. Look at these little buggers. Beep, beep. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. No, you're not. Oh dear. All right. So don't rush. Take your time and form up at the door into the next room, which is the final room, I believe. I can't remember exactly what's in there. I know the sectoid commander is in there, but what kind of support he's got, I don't know. The thing is, I can't hear a lot. Usually you get a sense of there being more enemies, you know, numbers, not just the type, from the sounds. And all I can hear now is that one mechanical sort of enemy. So it might be a sectopod, the big robot things. Commander. Another horrible little narrow door, really designed to piss you off. Very frustrating getting everyone through safely. 2 snipers either side covering, and then we'll have to go through single file. And then you see, don't move. Move everyone up. Wait a turn. Then move forward. Don't move into a yellow move into that room, because if you trigger something, then you're in big trouble. So we need to find what this mechanical creature is and where it is. The commander is across that central thing to the top left there of the perspective of the screen. But before we trigger him, we want to trigger any kind of support that he's got in the room. Here we go. Right, it's another mechtoid. If he doesn't fire here, we're in a really good position. He's in darkness. So if we can get a line of sight on him, then we can hit him with snipers. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. I always forget they have some kind of logic with, even if they fire, oh, it's a miss. Even if they fire, they can also go on Overwatch, I think, and the plasma is insane. Oh, I love those big powerful hits. Really good. Mop up with roadway. Well, and all that remains is to just work our way around. There is that bit above where you can look down on him, but it's hard to get angles for the snipers. So what I tend to do is take the snipers up here, and they can get an angle from here to that central platform, and then send so they can see there to cover and take one or two up above, ready to drop down.
Ten-4. Good to go. I've got a visual.
There we are.
That alien is clearly different from the others. It's wielding a power unlike anything we've previously
And the thing that we want
encountered.
is the hyperwave beacon there that it's using to communicate with. So we can get some shots there. Potentially remove his cover. You can actually stun this guy on this mission, but I didn't bring the means to do that. And I don't like to mess around too much anyway. So it's just a case of leathering this guy. Let's just sniper him. I think if you get hold of him, there we go. If you stun him,
Now that we've captured their device, the aliens are running out of secrets.
It's imperative that we begin the research as soon as possible.
Now that we've captured this device, we should probably be expecting the aliens to pursue us more aggressively. I doubt losing it was part of their plan.
Central, this is Big Sky. The bumper's on the road and the kids are in the backseat.
Roger that, Voodoo 3-1. See you inside. Central out. Something wrong, Doctor?
Don't you think a victory celebration is a bit premature at this juncture?
We just neutralized their central command. We've got no other alerts on the entire system, and we took out their leader. In my book, that's a win, Doctor.
alright. So the thing we have to worry about now is the alien retaliation. They attack XCOM base. And if you're not prepared, and you don't have your best men, well, just watch the cutscene. I'm not skipping these anymore because I don't see these so often. I know I'm not putting as many silly bits
on.
on.
Who understands this war isn't over yet. The existence of this artifact, which we believe to be a communication device of some kind, begs the question. If the sectoid commander was the alien leader, then who or what was it communicating with? I believe this is indeed the same creature we encountered when we made first contact with the aliens. As we have observed, it is somehow capable of using its mind as a weapon. If we were to study this specimen's brain tissue, perhaps we might be able to adapt this ability for our own purposes.
Yeah, I think if you capture him, you get a boost to that research. So that's pretty good if you can pull it off. I don't tend to prioritize because I think psionics is one of the least. You get it so late in the game, it's not very useful. Lots of good stuff there from this mission. Yeah, so like I was saying, you need to make sure all your men are ready for this base assault and all kit. We can upgrade our paladin, our mech. The mines are really good, but I tend to go for electro pulse. The electro pulse is the most useful. It can stun enemies and damage enemies. Mines are fun, but less useful, is what I meant to say. Yeah. So yeah, we need to. It will pull sort of randomly from the guys with the equipment that they've got in your roster at the time. Will be pulled into that alien base assault, and if they're not your most powerful guys, say your most powerful guys are injured, or you know, you've accidentally given someone a vanilla like bullet gun and the mission triggers, like I could give Roadway, well, I could like the basic sniper gun just for a few turns, and then the mission happens and she needs her best weapons and you need your best men ready, or you get wrong-footed by it. So yeah, let's get the sectoid commander autopsy done.
Extremely dangerous species, Commander. Although not physically intimidating, the psionic power that this creature wields is perhaps the greatest threat we've encountered so far.
Yeah, the base assault is essentially psionic lab, mimic beacon, neural feedback. Mimic beacon is really useful. You get it so late though. I'm glad you get it earlier in XCOM 2. So we need to remove, not remove, just get the genetics, the flipping lab, psionics lab going. We do need them to complete the game, but the window of opportunity to use them where they're useful is quite narrow.
Our efforts have not been in vain.
I talked over Val in there, I'm sorry. I think it's just flavor text. Yeah, the base assault is potentially one where you can... We've got plasma with all the Ravens now, which is good, and we've got heavy plasma for... But the main thing is the particle cannon for the mech. Plasma, I'm not so bothered. The heavy needs it, but obviously the mech's gun is more of a priority for me. Look at the size of this bugger. How massive that is. Massive shotgun. So everyone is tooled up. Let's make sure everyone's got the best gear they could possibly have for this mission when it triggers.
Incoming transmission.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the
Hey.
XCOM project thus
So you can
far,
lose,
Commander.
like if you get a chance to retry the mission, but if you lose your best guys on the first attempt, then gradually it becomes impossible to lose the mission. So this is a situation where you've done all servo motors, faster Mecs, done all this work, and if you don't prepare, you can lose the entire game. So we've got to be ready. Illyrium. Illyrium is the problem. Hyperwave is ready. So I can build this hyperwave relay, and that's the thing that starts kind of what you would call the end game, really, where you start to narrow in on finding the alien HQ, the main ship. We do need to remove facilities now to make room. That's fine. Oh, I always go for research. If I need to remove something, remove a lab. Shaped armor, yeah. He's getting powerful now, the mech. Someone wants ghost grenades. That's a lot of money, though. Here comes the psionics. We get that going soon. It's quite fun.
Lab online.
The new engineers
Nice.
arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
We got a ghost armor suit. That's really good. Very useful. Shit.
What the hell?
Sir! Internal systems are shutting down all over HQ!
This is Central. Security status red. Repeat. Answer me!
Sir, we're picking up movement near the outer perimeter. Multiple sensors have been tripped. We have a breach.
Okay.
Hostile
So we have
forces
to-
have infiltrated XCOM headquarters and are moving in with reinforcements. We have to protect the base at all costs. If we don't hold the line here, any hope we had of stopping this invasion will be lost.
Pretty important mission, very important mission. After all, saying all that, I didn't even equip the ghost armor, did I? Right, so next time we are doing the base defense. I'm always nervous about this mission. It's been so close on so many occasions. I feel well prepared this time though. Good armor. Everyone's ready. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
Moving.